As election drama continues to play out here in our state, here at ABC15, we want to cut through the noise. In two key elections now, Arizona has shown itself to be a swing state. So tonight, ABC15 data analyst Garrett Archer takes us inside the numbers, revealing how close this latest election actually was.
There are red states and there are blue states. Arizona is one of the few true purple states. In a photo finish, Democrat Katie Hobbs narrowly bested opponent Republican Kari Lake, and this happened in an environment where more Republicans turned out to vote than Democrats. So let's see how this works. Starting with voter turnout, Arizona's cast more ballots than any other previous midterm in our history, 2.6 million. But Arizona is a growing state, and registrations have grown tremendously for years. So as a percent, this line here of registered voters, turnout was slightly down compared to 2018. Despite an outcome that has Democrats winning most statewide races, more registered Republicans voted in every category. This chart right here is Maricopa County. 481,000 Republicans voted by mail, 450,000 Democrats. Republicans made up over half of all ballots cast on Election Day, 130,000. Even the small category, early in-person voters, saw more Republicans. So in all, Republicans had a 9-point turnout advantage in Maricopa County over Democrats. When we get to statewide numbers, finally, the GOP advantage will probably be closer to 7 points. So knowing this, why did Katie Hobbs beat Kari Lake? Well, the answer is simple. Republicans and independents in suburban areas of the state were much less likely to support Lake than their rural or even urban core counterparts. It becomes clear when you look at Lake's performance compared to congressional GOP candidates. David Schweikert and Juan Ciscomani both won their suburban Phoenix and Tucson districts, but Lake lost both of these. She underperformed Schweikert by more than 5,000 votes, and Ciscomani, she underperformed by almost 10,000. Paul Gosar represents a western Arizona district that reaches into the West Valley, and Lake underperformed Gosar by 16,000 votes. Debbie Lesko's district is entirely situated in the West Valley suburbs. Lake underperformed her by almost 30,000 votes. Now, both Lesko and Gosar ran unopposed, and Lake did win these districts, but the contrast is stark. We can see this at the granular level of voting precincts as well. So we're going to focus on the dark blue precincts. These are areas that Doug Ducey won in 2018, but they voted for Katie Hobbs in 2022. The suburbs in North Phoenix and Chandler show where the suburban voters switch their loyalties most. Nearly all of them are in inner suburbs around the Loop 101, and there were 311 of them total. Kari Lake, however, only managed to flip six precincts statewide. The conclusion here is clear. While the Democrats had impressive turnout, it was the defection of suburban Republicans and independents that sealed the deal for Katie Hobbs. With a look inside the numbers, I'm Garrett Archer, ABC 15, Arizona.